Hello, my friends. As you can see by the tree behind me, Great Adventure has started Holiday in the Park. As you can tell by the rosiness on my face, it is cold, but we're going to get this started, explore, see what we can see tonight. The operations are a little minimized. I think it's like 1 to 8 today, so let's go say hi to some characters that we only get to see this time of year. Starting at the front of the park. Hello, Flash. See you next year. The front of the park is looking really nice. It's festive. We haven't really seen too much, but you should note that like half of the park is already closed. That whole area with El Toro, Medusa, and the log flume, etc. All those areas are done. They are done for the season, which means if you were hoping to get construction updates, anybody I know is doing those from the parking lot with Green Lantern and stuff. I don't think any work has been started on King Ka, but Green Lantern for sure. You can already see it's coming apart. I don't know if you can see it in the distance, but the Ferris wheel does have its lights on, and it looks great. What a year to be missing out on the sky ride to be able to see this from up above. And the tree looks nice as always. It's pretty funny to be walking up on this song. You guys remember last year, Frank, he cut himself using the slapstick last year, and we had to go find him emergency aid. Glad I got to see a bit of Rudolph's regiment for this year. And now we're heading over to whatever the peppermint area is called. The Peppermints, you're back this year. Awesome to see you. And I remember this dynamic well. Some of the kids were asking me, do you guys know about Halloween? Have you ever celebrated it, interacted with it?
We know of it just from traditions here,
yes.
From that we see, but we never interact here.
No.
That's too out of our league.
Also, I just wanted to point out, did you guys ask the park to remove the popcorn cart to make room for you guys?
Actually, he got hungry, and he
starving.
that's why he had to get a new outfit.
See the buttons ripped outside. They had a vest.
We're gonna do a little close up here of the new fit. I like it.
Carl?
So right here next to the carousel, which I like those lights. What do you call those? Dripping lights, maybe? I don't know. But over here, this is where things end. So if anybody wanted construction updates from within the park, tough luck. You got to go out to the parking lot. And then you can still see King Ka's structure. The reason I'm fawning over it for anybody who's not in the know, that is no more. King Ka is no more. Neither is Green Lantern and a couple of other things. I think you can see from here at least some of the cranes. So the rumors were true. It was officially announced a few weeks ago. All of that is going away and making room for something new. So I'm surprised Dream Street is open, but it's a little bare right now. A little bare. So all the way at the end of Dream Street, we have Deck the Halls Dance Party and Story Time with Mrs. Claus inside Bugs Bunny National Park, and it looks kind of dark in there. I was wondering if the rides were open. I think it's just there's not that many people here. Oh, and I see Sylvester and Tweety coming my way. Sylvester, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Nice to see you. You staying on the good list, on the nice list? Right? You don't want to end up on the naughty list, right? You got to behave with Tweety. You got to be friends with Tweety if you want to stay on the nice list. No? No? You keep going. You keep doing good, all right? Stay on the nice list. You too, Tweety. I don't know what you get up to. I know everybody makes the jokes about the placement of the hole on the giant snowman. It is just a photo op now. You cannot get into the boardwalk area any longer. It looks like the Looney Tunes here have a bit of a line, so we're going to fast forward. Maybe we'll catch them later and head straight across to the other side of the park. Is it just me, or are these lights low-key aggressive? Wow. It's going to make for some really cool shots, though. And then over here, where the Looney Tunes were meeting and greeting, this is where you can meet Santa this year. Cruising over here to see, this is where everybody's at. They're waiting to meet Santa. My goodness. All right. Flash. It was testing not too long ago. Uh-oh, I see up ahead the man responsible for all this cold. You're an overachiever. You didn't have to make it this cold.
Listen, honestly, I'm feeling my own work right now, and you might be right, but come on, we got the big wheel up. I'm back again for another year. I'm everyone's favorite. I look debatably better than I did last year, and that's saying a lot because I looked good last year.
You from last year. There's a lot of people that owe you money from all your magic tricks.
You know what? I hired some of my own rogue elves, and they're gonna start breaking some kneecaps, if you know what I mean, guy. I need my money this year.
I'm sure I'll run into you again, but I think you got some fans behind you there waiting for their photos, so you better go attend to them.
Best of the best. Who wouldn't want a picture of this face? Come on.
Well, Jack Frost still has that crazy, icy Italian energy. Well, here we go with this band. I recognize that drummer from Unleashed this season.
I think my ride is here.
Oh, slay.
So that show was called Traditions, and over here we're looking at all the s'mores and stuff. Oh man, look at that. That looks awesome that they set these up. However, this year, I think you might have noticed on the entertainment schedule, there is no big stage set up back where Blade Drummers, not Blood Drums, that's long ago. Blade Drummers is... That whole stage and setup where Prancers Dancers was last year is no more. It's just a big, awkward, empty space, sadly. But turning it around, this is the first s'mores setup that I've seen right out front of Granny's here. Now, I do not see Poinsettia Princess out there, but we'll keep an eye for when she comes out. I think there's only one other bit of entertainment, and that is over here in Movie Town. And by Movie Town, I mean, obviously, Holiday Memories, the theme section over here. It's crazy to me that it's just about below freezing, and I can hear the lift hill to Nitro going. Who are the crazy people riding it? And who are the crazier people riding the front of that? I dare you to ride the front of a roller coaster like that in this cold. It's the worst. Like, the amount of pain from the wind those people are about to experience is no joke. Over here where the Evergreen Queen used to meet and greet, I don't know how many of you remember her, we have the Jinglettes, a trio of singers that gives me King's Dominion vibes. I'm just checking the schedule real quick. I think we'll have time to come back and see that. I'm shocked at the amount of people that are braving the cold to ride Lasso of Truth. This is wild, but more power to them. Turning around from my view, just wanted to throw out there that I'm noticing much less lights in general, like overall. Just throughout the park. Maybe that's because budget cuts and whatnot. Who knows the different effects that merger had on everything. I was wondering if the polar bar was going to be a thing this year, but it doesn't appear to be the case. I thought it was pretty cool and one of the few places that was indoors where you could warm up, but RIP to the polar bar. Making a stop here in front of the Showcase Theater to continue my silent vigil for the loss of that show, Frost. The wonderful, wonderful show that was a crowd favorite, guest favorite, but they sadly elected to not bring back again. This is new. They have changed the path here that goes underneath the Flash, which that looks pretty cool right there. But yeah, I guess we should go towards the lights, huh? Interesting that this is supposed to be some sort of like plaza type of thing. Huh. So they have different holidays represented here. Hanukkah, then over there, Kwanzaa. But yeah, this is like an arboretum type of place. Interesting. I didn't know how this was going to look and how recently this whole space was opened, but it is now the walkway through this section of the park back to the main drag. So I'm circling back now to Granny's, which it looks packed like sardines in there, but we're going to go check it out nonetheless, see if there's any holiday stuff on the menu. I'm taking a little peek through the windows over here. It looks so crowded in Granny's, but I imagine because there's so few food locations open, it's going to be crowded everywhere, even though there's not that many people in the park. But take a look at Skull Mountain. She looks fabulous in red. And this whole poinsettia place looks nice. But is that a new character? I see. Is that Mr. Poinsettia? I don't know. Let's go find out. All right, Poinsettia, it is so great to see you again. How have you been? Give us the updates.
Doing very well. A lot of poinsettias this year. It's been much colder.
And then the biggest update of all, can you give us a little intro here?
Hi, so this is the Emerald Prince. His name is Forrest. It's so nice to have him this time of year, and obviously none of you guys have met him yet.
All right, Forrest, please tell the viewers at home a little bit about yourself.
I usually tend to the poinsettias when poinsettia is not over there.
If you were normally taking care of things, who's taking care of things now?
With Miss Evergreen being, back still there, she's taking care of things that I can't do while we're away. And also, he helps with the forest as well.
Came inside Granny's here to warm up real quick. Nice to see Poinsettia and Forrest. New character, new lore. The lore is expanding with the Royals. But oh my goodness, it's so crowded in here. I'm warming up a little bit, and then I'll try to see if any other locations are a little less busy. All right, Main Street Pub. It doesn't look quite as bad. Let's see what the menu's like. It smells like straight up chicken wings in here. Wow. But okay, let's take a look at the menu. All right, I see chicken wings, harvest turkey sandwich, turkey bowl, Irish cheddar mac and cheese. All right. So we made a risky choice here, and we went with the Irish beef stout stew. There's mashed potatoes under there. I'm going to mix it up. I'll give you my thoughts in a moment. Taking a sec here to admire the tree, but also to tell you that stew was okay. Probably worth the $12.50 though, because the wings and chicken fingers are like $18, $20. Anyway, I think we have one more set of Royals to go visit. Snow King and Queen, welcome back. Wow, I can't believe it's been a year already. How are you?
Everything is looking so wonderful so far. It's not quite cold enough for us yet. It's almost like a cold fall for us right now.
It's been an exciting season for us.
I had a question for you from my viewers. They wanted to know, are there any other holidays that, you wish you could experience?
Honestly, I would say Halloween, because I know that happens, but we never get the chance to come down here during that time. Because I know this park gets very scary.
I do hear about Easter quite a lot, but of course we're only here for our vacation for the holiday season, unfortunately, so we missed that one as well, as it comes just after.
So it looks like that's it, because this guy just showed up, and how do you deal with him?
We leave.
We don't spend much time with him these days.
No, we spend as little time with them as possible.
That is a great tradition. I hope you keep it.
Yeah.
It was great to see you guys. I'll see you soon, all right?
So nice to see you too. Goodbye. Happy holidays.
So unfortunately, the Jinglets I caught the last 2 minutes of the show because I didn't realize it started 10 minutes earlier than, anyway. I'll come back to catch that, but just so you're aware, they're there in front of Batman the Ride. I'm just about ready to wrap up my first visit here. It is quite cold, and as I pointed out earlier, you can kind of get the sense that they had to scale back on the budget for this event. There aren't as many lights as there have been in previous years. Obviously, Frost, the big theater show, is not here, and there's no stage show like there was last year. There is some entertainment. There's 3 shows, and then all of the Royals, which the lore expanding with Forrest, Poinsettia having somebody there, his the I don't know what they called him, the Emerald partner, something like that. I forget. Emerald Prince, that's what they called him. The Emerald Prince. But either way, it's always good to see the entertainment. You guys know that I absolutely adore all the things that you do because you guys work hard, especially out in this cold. But anyway, I think that does it for me here on this very first visit to Holiday in the Park. If you're heading out this way, let me know what your thoughts are about the event and wherever else you might be going to celebrate the holidays and take in the vibes. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.